the National Transport and Safety Authority (NTSA) has issued tough guidelines on motor vehicle inspection as it moves to tame recurrent road accidents, now most blamed on private vehicles. All private vehicles that are more than 4 years old will be inspected after every 2 years.
For lack of manpower, and also the centers are not many who could be able to cover the population of the motor vehicles that which needs to be inspected, which are on the roads, and the population is about more than 3 million. And you see, with those 3 million, if the capacity that the authority in the inspection centers, they are able to inspect about 400,000 motor vehicles in a year. So if you compare 400,000 and 3 million motor vehicles we are supposed to be inspected, that number is too small. So to reduce that, we need to add more centers so that they can cover or they can bridge the gap, and therefore the purpose of here, we need to have so many centers, and we need to have so many inspectors. Those people will invest in the inspection, having the inspection centers. They will require many inspectors.
We know that we have engineers, and every year we think that graduate engineers we allow 200 per year. Those are mechanical engineers, not even automotive. So those engineers and diploma holders are many. And if you look at them, they don't have jobs. But by the moment we open this to private, they will employ most of those graduate engineers and diploma holders. If we decide that we go that the government to build those inspections, and it will take a lot of time. But the moment we leave it to the private center, they will mobilize the finance and the skills immediately.
Now, when I talk about speeding vehicles, tuna challenge kwa barabara. Unaona traffic officers are there, unasimamishwa, unaambiwa hiyo gari ilikuwa imekimbia. And you are very sure that your vehicle was not speeding. Can you please instruct them or talk with them so that they can be bringing the camera that showed that your vehicle was speeding? Because unaona askari hata hana kitu na anakuambia wewe tumekunasa, gari yako imekuwa imeenda speed. Na ikuwa 80 or 70 even. Wanakuangalia tu kwa barabara, ukiwekwa hapo kando, weka kando. Gari yako ilikuwa ime speed. What should we do? And you tell these people to be very particular. Let us have that camera with them. Kama imekimbia anakuonyesha hii ni gari yako, angalia speed. Otherwise, it's a challenge to us.
When the PSV rules were clearly implemented, sometimes 3 months ago it was when every officer was running for a pickup, robots, and the commercial, the what you call the lorries, and they are finding mistakes. Even if it's a very new vehicle, you could be found with a slight mistake. As he said, I just cracked what you call reflector. Maybe somehow it's not effective, it's working, but they find those loopholes, and it's very sad. You are the implementers of, you are the makers of the law, but the implementers are misusing the same law, which is making the road users, the transporters, the owners of the vehicles. It's like you are creating a loophole for the implementers to be getting where the loopholes that they can get cash from the owners of the vehicle.
On the issue touching the border riders, the fee for the inspection is too high, considering the fact that the border riders are carrying 1 passenger and the tuk-tuk rider is carrying 3 passengers. So you are required to consider a fact and reduce the fee to around 200.
The 500,000 license for the private-owned inspection center, the investor, 500,000. I'm trying to imagine, based on the current financial status of our country, the 500,000. Why don't we make it like 250,000 or about 200,000. So we can have people who are in Thika who can have the capacity to have center for inspection. So I'm just spreading the 500,000 iteremshwe chini. Watu hapa wapata kazi ama namna gani?
This time I hear all the vehicles are going to be inspected. I find it very strange, mostly in my area, where Probox and others are doing matatu work. And they are not inspected. They have nothing. And they are doing matatu work. They are competing. There are some areas like Deya, Gesha, they are no matatu. Only Probox and other small vehicles who are working there. And nobody who are asking these vehicles. And that is done after the government bring up these seriousness. Then after some time they relax. And as I can say, most of the time, most of the people, inspectors or traffic police, they have relaxed in Nairobi and Kiambu. They have relaxed. They are doing nothing. They are only collecting money. And we are here. And we are told we are going to be inspected and that. I hope they are not going to do that. They do it seriously, then they relax.
The traffic commander himself has said he is not 1.5 in the traffic act. It says the police officers may take this inspector, since you have to have a license, you have to do another one going to like the inspector. But if he suspects for agriculture, sio ile ati inafuta kipingine, subjected of that. And what we are also giving golf carts, motorized concerned is very, it will be very clear it is red light. And that's the international. When it comes to headlights, they have to be quite off. The inspector has inspected the vehicle in accordance with the regulation. That is that, but the manual now explains that if it is a windscreen, what we call a crack. And we call hiyo magari yote iangaliwe. And for your information, with that now, we say that in addition to Kenya, 1515.